And we are live. Hey guys, this is Rob from RB1S Studios in Marshfield, Massachusetts. And we're recording a new episode here today, episode number 23 of the RB1S Studios Bench Report. We had to change our name. Apparently there's another podcast or video YouTuber out there that's calling themselves On the Bench in Australia, and out of respect for their podcast and their YouTube channel, we had to switch out our name, and we're going to be calling it the Bench Report from now on. So that's how we are with that, and hopefully nobody else has that name and gets pointed out to us. Otherwise, we'll have to make another change. But anyway, this is the Bench Report, episode number 23. We're recording this video for February 2024. And we're going to be scaling things back a little bit on our video coverage. We're going to be doing one video per month from now on as opposed to two. And we're going to be focusing more attention of us actually being at the hobby bench and focusing more attention on our work so we can get some work in progress and things like that of that nature going up on some of our social media platforms. You know, we want to get back in the game. We want to get back to the bench and start producing some things and focusing a little bit less attention on some of our visual stuff that we're doing right now. Unfortunately, our video quality hasn't changed all that much. We're still using the M1944 Marine Corps Edition video format. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that right now. We've had a few setbacks going back into October and November, which prevented us from getting the new equipment that we wanted to get, unfortunately. So we're spending some downtime here and there. We're getting back on our feet again, getting things back in the game. We're going to be making some improvements as we go along. As we had mentioned in our last video, we're not setting any more dates about goals that we can't reach or something like that. We want to focus more attention on what we're doing now, what we're doing here today, what's going to be happening next week, and you know, whatever happens for the rest of the year happens for the rest of the year. If we get the new equipment, if we get that new iMac Pro laptop and we can do better videos, so be it. If we don't, then maybe it's time to let it go, you know. We've always had the mentality here at RB1S Studios, if something stops being fun, then we stop doing it altogether and we find something else to do. So that could possibly happen. We're still gearing up for it. We still want it. We still want to do it. We'd love to be able to do live streams and how-to video tutorials and all that kind of stuff. However, there's plenty of other guys out there that are doing all that stuff, so rather than jump on the bandwagon, we want to do our own thing. So we're going to change our direction a little bit heading into 2024. We're going to focus more attention on what we're doing here at the studios, at our own hobby bench, our own creativity, our own productivity, getting things done, getting some of these projects that we have underway finished and done and up there online, you know, stuff like that. And we're going to be focusing less attention on being the rock star that we're trying to be. We're probably already there in some way, but anyway, here we are, and we wanted to cover down on a few things here today. We've got a few new things that have come into the studios over the past few weeks. We've been doing a number of care packages with AK Interactive over in Spain. There's some great friends of ours over there, and we're on their to-do list, or so to speak, with their new releases each month. They send us out an email and with a product line of new items that are coming out or whatever, and then they give us a promo code with an enticement to buy and blah, 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 and we're quite happy with that. So we've been getting some of their new items in here at the studios. AK has launched a new 1/35th scale rail car series involving railway train cars, locomotive tenders, train tracks, all that kind of stuff. And we have the first of two kits here at the studios, which we're going to get to in a couple minutes. We're going to put them across the screen. But that ended up being one of those special deals that we got with AK for the month of February, and January and February and here we are. But we were given a special promo code, which we dropped out to our Telegram channel. Our subscribers over on Telegram channel had a special promo code for 15% off of the AK kits. And then we put that out there. It was good for a week, but it ended on, or it's going to end on February 15th, which is actually what, Thursday? So, but we're not going to give out that on this video. If you want to get that promo code, head over to our Telegram channel and check it out. We put it up there a few days ago. Just scroll back and find it, and you'll get 15% off of AK kits, including the new 35th scale railway kits, in addition to all their other kits like the Unimogs, like the FJ series, like the Land Rover series, and now they're doing 35th scale railcar kits, which we're going to get to right now. So the first kit we got was the Schwerer Platform and Wagon. This is a flatbed rail car that you often see German tanks and military vehicles on. They're quite common in photographs or wartime footage or something like that. This is a brand new AK kit. It's actually manufactured by Sabre Models, but it's in an AK box. It's a great kit. We checked it out. It comes with a length of track and railroad ties, and this is a great kit. Great right out of the box. It has some marking options or whatnot, but we're going to put this across the screen so you can see it. It's a flatbed rail car. A Schwerer Platform and Wagen. That's the one. But anyway, we got that there. That came in a couple of weeks ago. We're quite happy with that. And the next kit is they call it the covered G10 wagon, but we all know it as a box car. The G10 box car, very common throughout World War II in Eastern Europe, Germany. You'll know what it is when you see it. But anyway, we managed to get a kit of this. It's a great kit. We saw some other guys putting it together and painting it on some of their demonstration videos out there, which you can also find on RB1S Studios channel and social media platforms. But this is the G10 covered wagon. This is a box car. And this is a box car kit. Again, it is a Sabre Models manufacturer, but it's being boxed as a for AK. And that's the first two kits that we have from the new railway system. I know that they have the railway shunters out there, which is like a railway car tender type of thing. A couple of guys, including Rick Lawler, is building one of those, which will be dropping some video footage for that in the upcoming days here on RB1S Studios social media platforms, Telegram, YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, that's that. And then earlier this week, we got a special deal going on with Andy from Andy Hobby Headquarters out there in Glendale, Arizona. We've been wanting to get this kit for a while now, and it's just been one of those kits that, you know, every time we want to get it, it's either out of stock, it's been out of stock for a while. We got it on our wish list, and with an email reminder saying, you know, when it's back in stock, but it's been about a year or more that, but anyway, but Andy reached out to us. He sent us a private email saying, hey, we got these kits back in stock. We noticed that you had one on your wish list, and if you still want it, order it now, and that's what we did. But this is the Tamiya JS2. It's a Russian heavy tank from late World War II. This is the model 1944 version. We all know it as the IS2 or the JS2, but it's a great kit. It's not a brand new kit, but it's one that we've been wanting to get here at the studios for a while now. We've seen a few guys out there getting this out there, and it's just one of those. It's been on our to-do list, and we're finally getting to it now. But we're quite happy that arrived here earlier this week at the studios, and we're going to be getting to that. That's going to be one of our projects going into the new year, 2024, and things further into the future, let's say, and it will also focus us on the bench and getting things done. And we got quite a few things going on in the pipeline. We now have a sponsorship from Gallery Airbrush, if you guys are familiar with some of the Gallery Airbrushes. So we're working on that. We got some behind the scenes going on with them. We're part of their affiliate program now. We're going to have some special promo codes we can give out to you guys in the near future. We're working on that. So don't be surprised if you see some advertisements for Gallery Airbrush, because we're now being sponsored by them, and they're going to give us some promo codes we can pass on so you can save some money on special sales or special purchases, or their airbrushes, especially the Mobius, which we have one of them. So anyway, we want to flash this one across the screen because we're almost obligated to do it. But we got one of these here going back to just after the holidays. That's when we entered the affiliate program. It was just before the holidays, and then Christmas came and went, New Year's came and went, and they sent us they were very gracious. Gallery Airbrush sent us this airbrush, the Mobius 0.3. So this is the Mobius. We're going to get to this a little bit later. We're going to be demonstrating this and its capabilities. This is actually the fourth airbrush we received from them. The first three we purchased. This one they sent to us because we've been promoting their product, and they put us on their affiliate program. We're quite happy with that. It's the first time in our history here at RB1S Studios that we actually have a sponsorship from a major company like this, and we're quite happy with that. And in return, we're to advertise their products, try out their products, and promote their products. We actually have a referral link nowadays that we're going to be posting up. We have been posting up on our social media, so if anytime they come up with a new product or they have a special sale, we have a referral link to post up. And we're also going to be provided with some promo codes as well for special things coming up. We want to work together with Gallery Airbrush. They reached out to us directly, and we're quite happy about it. It's the first time as RB1S Studios doesn't have a whole lot of following, but we're getting there. We're getting recognized, and the fact that some of the podcasters out there, like Plastic Posse Podcast or the Modeling Insanity Podcast, or the Plastic Model Mojo, Kentucky Dave and Mike, they gave us a shout out on one of their episodes a few weeks back, which was quite impressive. We've had some good interactions with them as well. We got something coming up that we're going to be working together with Plastic Model Mojo on, so that's some good news. We've had some good interactions with Kentucky Dave lately. But anyway, some other things in the pipeline, some new things that are coming up. Behind the scenes, we've been working together with the Modeling Insanity Podcast. We're going to give a big shout out to Rob Riviezzo and the Modeling Insanity Podcast, and along with Justin Ryan, Robert Adams, Steve Tooch, and also the new guy, Frank Donati. Modeling Insanity Podcast is doing some really great things. In fact, they have an upcoming episode, number 12, which will feature a interview with none other than the Machine and Krieger master himself, Lincoln Wright from Sydney, Australia. So that's going to be quite entertaining. You guys are going to be looking forward to that. We'll be promoting that podcast from the Modeling Insanity Podcast here on our social media outlets as well. We had a little bit of behind-the-scenes interaction with that, and in the process of all that, we've been having some good conversations with Lincoln Wright himself regarding some new things coming up. New publications for the Lincoln Report of Volume 3 is underway, and we have some other inside information about things like that. A revised version of Volume 1, which is the MK44 with expanded, they're going to put out a limited edition with extra content and whatnot. But that's still forthcoming. We don't want to give out too much away until that episode drops from the Modeling Insanity Podcast. I'm sure all of that will be discussed. But we've had some great interactions with Lincoln. We're going to be doing a little bit of a deep dive with Machine and Krieger here at our studios. It's our first really introduction to it. We've known about it for years. It's always been around. We've seen it going back to the 1980s when the original Nitto kits put out the Machine and Krieger what-if fantasy type stuff. But it's become quite popular. We see a lot of the guys like TJ Holler from the Plastic Posse Podcast. He's been getting some stuff out there. He's been doing some fantastic work on Machine and Krieger. And Lincoln Wright and his publications, the Lincoln Reports, we've had some great interactions with him on it. And for us, it's a little bit of a learning process, and it's something new, something that we're gonna dive into heading into the new year. And it's something different. We just want to try something else besides armor all the time. But anyway, so we wanted to cover down on that. We want to give a couple quick shout outs. Not a whole lot is going on here at the studios other than that, which we covered. We're going to be doing some renovations here at the studios in the upcoming weeks to try to improve our appearance and our productivity here at the studios, and focus more attention on a hobby itself, being at the bench, working on models, painting models, and trying some of this stuff out, and doing these promotions that we're supposed to be doing now for companies like Gallery, Airbrush, and then AK Interactive, trying out some of their products as well. But we're quite happy about it. It's a slightly new direction for us, but it's actually the direction that we wanted to go in a year and a half ago, and here we are finally doing it. We've had a couple of little setbacks here and there. We've managed to get around them, over them, or through them. And unfortunately, sometimes we set our goals a little bit too high even for us to attain. But we have to manage it and use that good old Marine Corps intuition and decide that, mission essential gear, it's, we still got to accomplish the mission with what we have and keep it going, keep it moving forward, and accomplish that mission regardless. So that's where we are today, guys. It's Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to be watching that game. We made up a big batch of chili yesterday. We're going to be enjoying that Super Bowl game today, and it's going to be a good time. We have some other things to cover down on. We want to focus a little bit more of attention on where you can find Red Beach 1 Studios. We have a Telegram channel. Our main base of operations is on Telegram. We have a chat group attached to that channel. We do a daily blog on that channel. We post up all kinds of good content each day. We have some weekly stuff that we put up. Like yesterday, we put up the Eric Rice photographs, our top picks. That's become quite popular. And a few other things. We like to promote our fellow YouTubers out there and our podcasters out there devoted to models. And we've already mentioned a few of them. But some great stuff out there. We're going to give a little bit of a shout out to Workbench Hobbies and Clayton Ockerby. He's another new friend from Australia, and we think he's doing a great job with some of his video coverage and kit reviews. And you may know some of his work from the modeling news. If you guys are familiar with the modeling news and all, some of the reviews and previews and historical background stuff, well, he does a lot of that for them. But anyway, Clayton has got his own YouTube channel now. It's called Workbench Hobbies. He does some great videos, some great stuff we're going to be posting up, so we're going to get behind him and start pushing some of his stuff along. Another good guy out there we want to give a shout out to is Evan McCallum. He's up in Canada. He's a young guy, but he's got a YouTube channel called Panzermeister36, and he's doing some really great stuff too, and it's great. And we have a special little plan in place for him, Evan McCallum, and he's working together with the Plastic Model Mojo, so that's something else that's going to be coming up. They have a big model show coming up in March up in Canada called Heritage Con, and we got some things in the pipeline working with that and beyond. We got a special little deal going on. But anyway, that's where we are with that. You can find Red Beach 1 Studios on Instagram. We have a great following on Instagram. We're almost up to 400 followers on Instagram. That's pretty good. There's more people following us on Instagram than all the other social media platforms combined, including Telegram. But Instagram has been great for us. It's been a great marketing tool. We do a lot of promotional stuff over there, a lot of advertisement over there, and it's been great for us. And we got quite the following over there. You can also find Red Beach 1 Studios on YouTube. This video that you're watching right now is our YouTube channel. So be sure to get over there and subscribe to it. Hit that bell icon to receive notifications so when we put up new videos like this, because sometimes we just sit down and record a video and just pop it up there. But our video format from now for the bench report is going to be one video per month. And then we're going to drop them on a Tuesday night, usually about 2000, which is 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it will be a video premiere. So when the video drops, there'll be a live chat for the duration of the video, and you guys can ask questions or say hi or whatever, or make comments or suggestions or whatnot. And then the video ends, and then it goes up, is permanently docked on our YouTube channel, and you can always go back in and watch it. Or re-watch it and check out some of our other videos. our new video, which you're watching right now, is episode number 23. So we have 22 other videos, including some of our early stuff that might not be the best, but you can always go back in and watch it and check it out and see what's going on. That's where we are, guys. This is Rob from RB1S Studios. We're going to sign off today. We got some things to do around here at the studios. We were trying to make some improvements here. Everything's a little bit cluttered, and we want to get things straightened out. We like a nice, neat, clean working environment, and we can be better off and spend more time at the hobby bench. And we're weekend warriors with the hobby, by the way. All during the week we work a full-time job. We work 54 to 60 hours a week on a full-time job, which doesn't give us a lot of free time. So we have a tendency to focus more attention on other aspects of the hobby, more so with our social media platforms and promoting things and getting our content and other people's content up there and getting them noticed. And in return, they notice what we're doing, so they contact us to thank us and stuff, and then they start promoting us as well. So that's how the modeling community works. It's about great modelers making friends and helping out each other with promotions and all these other things. So great bunch of people out there. We're happy to be part of the community. Rather than trying to create a whole new community, we're just a small little spoke in the wheel, and we're part of the big scenario out there. But we're happy to be here, and we'll continue to do this. Hopefully things will start improving as far as our video quality. We're aware that our camera angle is not the best. We'll try to make some improvements on that, but we're limited at the moment. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get things done, and sometimes there's setbacks, at least for us financially and stuff. Some things, life happens, right? So, we're going to make the best of it, and we're going to roll forward. We're going to plow through it, and be sure to check us out. And RB1S Studios can also be found on other social media platforms. Just go look for us and ask around, and you'll see what we're talking about. Hey, guys, this is Rob from RB1S Studios. We're going to sign off today. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy that Super Bowl, and let's hit the bench.